Being in nature and gardens has given me joy and comfort my whole life. It's a trait that was handed down to me by my grandparents and parents, who also created the first gardens I enjoyed. I'm fortunate to have my own gardens now and to live among forests and wild plants whose beauty sustains me. Here I am with my brother in Glen Ridge, New Jersey. When I was 10, I started doing cross-stitch sampler kits, seen here on the left. My aptitude and stick-to-itiveness was acknowledged by my family, who gave me work of my stitching ancestors, such as this darning sampler on the right. I felt proud of my capabilities and of being part of our family lineage of stitchers. In 5th grade, I taught myself to sew, to make a stylish wardrobe for my friends Iffy and Ulfie, and also in self-defense to get some sleeves that might reach my wrists and pants that would reach my ankles. I kept getting longer. For some years, I made woven pictures and carpets using the structure of rag rugs. I liked the softness and variety of color available in used materials. My father, a sorcerer's apprentice sort of helper, collected and delivered used corduroy pants by the trailerful. I learned that I got the most enjoyment from making images using textiles. In 1990, I got my first punch needle, and also that year learned about shamanic journeying. Together, this tool and this spiritual practice fueled my work for years. This is at home, an appreciation of turtles' adaptability. Flowers, gardens, and nature have been continuing themes in my work for years. I want my work to embody and communicate the joy and delight I find in nature. Beauty is nourishing. Here is Flora in her garden, sharing its bounties. This is Pondhead. Inherent in the practice of shamanism are visionary experiences through which I expand my knowledge of nature and feel all parts of it. All of my artwork is inspired in part by my experiences, emotions, and wonderings. I made How the River Works after my dad died. It's about all the different emotions I felt over the many years I knew him, and about reconciliation, which is like the circular passage of the seasons and the flow of water, never standing still. Sanctuary also portrays the powerful feeling of being one with nature, from the waters to the earth, plants, animals, sky, and cosmos. The back side of the stitching, which is smooth, is equally beautiful as the front loopy side. I've made a few pieces that show both sides. Each of these flowers is about a time of day in a garden: midnight, midday, and dusk. Here's my punch needle. I use 2 strands of sewing thread in it. It's a beautiful technique for making images, but over time the repetitive nature of the motion of stitching caused me pain and became a problem. In 2005, I made my sampler and Sisei Dream Pray. They are in the form of samplers and are filled with symbols and prayers of meaning to me. I was having a lot of pain now and hoped that if I made some of the image with applique, I could continue to stitch with the punch needle. I explored another avenue of making and joined a pottery class. I enjoyed working around other people after years of solo studio time, and I really liked the potters. These 2 garden owls are both whistles. In 2015, I made the wrenching decision to stop using the punch needle. I set myself a year-long project, 1 small piece each month, exploring all kinds of stitching and assembly, all the same size, all about something meaningful that happened to me in that month. Rabbit in the Moon started the series. The 2 pieces that followed were made for and about a friend who received a terrible diagnosis in February. Healing Cup sent many prayers her way. After her death in March, Presence, Absence remembers many of the joys of our friendship. This is the completed cycle, Seen and Received, and Almanac. This project was a perfect way for me to move forward out of mourning for my beloved punch needle. You may notice that June's piece was made with the punch needle. I just needed it to create the colors as I wanted them, but it took months to complete. Recently, I've been seized by the idea and feeling of flowers that are bigger than me. It's a joyful feeling, maybe a memory. I've made many pieces on this theme. In my world, all flowers, all snowflakes, all beings are animate. Tilly in the garden on the right also features my dear dog. Tilly takes me for a walk every day. Sometimes my partner Tim joins us. Together we haunt the woodland paths, the streams and rivers, unwinding, stretching, restoring, watching and sniffing as the seasons go round. Tilly always makes us laugh. On January 1st, 2017, I took the photo on the left to share with a friend on Facebook. And then I made it a practice, posting one each day. I wanted to remind myself, and all of us, that every day, no matter what the news says, there is also beauty, joy, and delight abounding all around us. I hope you've enjoyed this visit to my world. I wish you all the beauty you can find and absorb, and comfort to carry you forward. May you find wonder and laughter every day, and let them open doors for you to go through.